Kevin W. Reese.
Hello?
Hello, can I please speak with K-Dub?
Yeah, this is.
What's going on, bro? It's Miguel.
Miguel, what's going on, brother?
Hello, we in your state, man. We in your place. What's going on?
No doubt, man. Well, we welcome you here to Connecticut. You're going to be at the Sanctuary tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, what can we expect from you at the club tonight? What's going to happen?
Oh, we're going to have lots of fun. I will be pouring drinks in lots of girls' mouths, and we're going to rock this single, All I Want Is You, and maybe do another song for y'all, so hopefully they come out.
Sounds like you're going to have a really good time then. I can't be mad at you right now.
I want girls to be dancing on tables and on all kinds of things.
That's the kind of thing you want when you're in your early 20s. You're a young man. The career is about to take off. You can kind of sense it, right?
It's time. Yeah, it's time.
And a lot of people don't know that you've been in the business and you've been a writer.
Right.
And you've been writing for a lot of cats, including Usher.
Uh-huh.
Can you explain to our listeners your experience and your resume, so to speak, with Usher?
The first song I wrote for Usher called Revolver, it was on the Here I Stand album. We got in just at the end of the album. And he was really cool and let me start with him for the next album, Raymond vs. Raymond. So I got to watch his process as far as finishing this album from the beginning all the way through to the end. And luckily I was able to co-write 3 songs on the album, which are Star, which is the first song there, and then Pro Lover and Mars vs. Venus. So I'm a lucky guy. I can't even lie.
Absolutely. I mean, being in the studio with someone as accomplished as Usher has got to be a great learning experience.
Absolutely, 100%.
Did you get to see him launch the phenomenon known as Justin Bieber with your own eyes, or what?
You know what? I was here and there for that. I met Justin probably at least a year before everything, the whole Bieber madness. I mean, he's an extremely talented kid. I'm talking about a kid who can pick up any instrument, anything. It seems like he can just pick up things.
Really?
Learn them very fast, and he's just really good at them naturally. He's like one of those kids that just happens to be really great. And, I mean, he's a cool kid, too, so can't be mad at him, you know?
A lot of artists, they're trying to be R&B singers. They're trying to be rappers. Of course, it's a very hard grind to get to where you're at right now. But a lot of them just aren't thinking about the writing part of it and the publishing and the kind of money that you can make with publishing. Can you explain to some of our artists that are listening right now how you get to be a writer and the advantage of being a writer?
As you start to build with producers that you're close with, or maybe producers that you might meet here and there, or, I mean, you might meet some producers that dig your sound online somehow, and you guys end up connecting. But as you start to build your catalog and raise your profile and just the respect from your peers, and when I say peers, I mean other artists and producers and writers and whatnot, those records, and you're building your catalog at the same time, those records are going to make it to someone's ears. And hopefully, with enough practice and enough work, it'll make it to the right ears, and it might be a record that fits, this artist or that artist. And when that happens, you get a placement, and then those placements end up, especially if it's a single, every time your song plays on the record, it accrues money, and that money is basically split up amongst the writers of the song.
Right.
Imagine you write, a #1 hit or even top 10, and it's in the charts for a few weeks. Like, I would encourage writers and producers to do research and to understand how those things work, because there's so much money made behind the scenes. Most of the money is made behind the scenes.
Absolutely. Every year here in Hartford, Connecticut, we have an event called the New England Music Seminar. It sounds like you'd be perfect on a panel right now.
You know what? I'm here to help. That's really what it is. That's the purpose. We want to educate each other. You have to do it when you get into a place where you can let people know what's good for them. Why wouldn't you? But yeah, writing and producing, there's so much money.
Now I got to tell you something, and I think that you are going to be pleased with what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
About 5 years ago, I did a phone interview with a young man who is almost in the same identical situation as you. He was a writer, a successful writer, had a lot of hit songs out there, and he was just launching his solo career, and he just had his first single on the radio, and it was popping, kind of like how yours is, and he called up here, and he went by the name of Neyo. So here we are 5 years later. I feel in my gut, repeated history. What do you think?
Hello. Hey, I wouldn't mind it. First of all, Neo's one of the, I think of our of my generation and of the artists that have been coming out as of late, he's actually my favorite writer. He's already solidified his career as an artist. How could you not respect that? And he's made a transition as far as the kind of music he's made. So
Right.
I mean, that's really dope, man. I appreciate that. I really do.
The Sanctuary, Miguel will be there performing his hit single. And I got to ask you this. What type of career are you looking for? Where do you want to be? What stamp do you want on the world, say, in 20 years from now?
You know what? I just want to make music that lasts beyond my years on this earth, and music that I can always say I'm proud to make. And whatever happens on the side, because I happen to be a very passionate person when it comes to art, every art form, and I see myself touching different parts of art. But as far as an artist goes, like, I really just hope I leave with music that I can be proud about, that outlives me. And as long as I'm content with that, then I can't ask anything else.
Miguel's going to be at the Sanctuary tonight in Connecticut. It's going to be a good time. Make sure you get out there. And right now, we got to get right into your single, man. So why don't you announce that for all the people listening right now?
Yes, this is Miguel. I'm here in your city. I need y'all to come out. But in the meantime, you guys stick around and check out my single, All I Want Is You, featuring J. Cole. Peace.
Kevin W. Reese.